Kauripan is life in Balinese language. It comes from the word urip, which means life. All life starts from they born, then moves into the phase of children, teenagers, adults, and then old age. However, it is not as easy as turning the palm of the hand. In every phase of life, there will always obstacles that get in the way. These obstacles can be internal and external obstacles. In Hindu mythology, there is such a thing called sad ripu, which is an internal obstacle for every human being. Sad ripu comes from Sanskrit. Sad means 6 and a ripu, which means enemies. These 6 inner enemies that prevent one from reaching happiness and spiritual purity. The 6 enemies are kama, lust, krodha, anger, lobha, greed, moha, confusion, mada, arrogant, matsarya, envy. Everyone who is born has a sad ripu within them. All sad ripu will never disappear, but can be reduced and controlled as the phase of maturity progresses. On this opportunity, we would like to express our ideas in an architectural work that contains the meaning of life. The description is a journey of human life from their birth, through all the ups and downs of life and until finally they pass away from this world. There are 2 main installations that we made, a small one and a big one. The small installation symbolizes a person who is newborn and immediately carries sad ripu in him, taking the form of a flower that has just bloomed or just born. Children will continue to grow towards the next phase, represented by the up and down curves that give a sense of the ups and downs of life. And the bamboo vertically positioned depicts the obstacles that a child will pass through towards the maturity phase. The larger installation means that the child is already in a more serious phase, and the challenges ahead are even bigger. This installation is in the form of a conical spiral, which means that life will continue to rotate. The spiral rotates 4 times, which means there are 4 paths to a pure spiritual life in Hinduism, or commonly known as moksha. The conical spiral shape consists of 2 bamboo slats connected by a fabric. Inside the fabric will be filled with typical puppet art from Bali, which will display a shadow if highlighted by a lamp that will be installed in the center. So in the end, the rotating spiral will display a shadow that appears then returns to fade depending on whether the part is highlighted or not by the lamp. However, of course all times have their own difficult times, and it is impossible to run smoothly. Of course there is a phase where failure comes, but it is the failure that makes us successful in the future. It is represented by the part that is not covered by fabric, but filled with vertical bamboo elements, but is not solid. At the bottom there will be a lot of broken bamboo. As it goes up, the broken bamboo will decrease and become completely solid. At the very top of the spiral, there is an installation that acts as a wind catcher, and also a representation of someone who has passed all the worldly phases and is heading towards the spiritual world phase.